Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and I'm going to be sharing with you a brand new card class that I am releasing. So this is part of my Stamp Stack Christmas series for 2022, where you make 12 cards, so you get 3 of each, and this is for me to help you, or this is a way for me to help you come up with your cards, make them, have a fun time before the holidays. Now, if you take all 5 card classes, you're going to end up having 60 cards at the end of the series. Now, like I said, this is the third one of those. The last 2 right now are only on a tutorial basis, and so you can go to creatingwithali.com/shops to check that out, so that you can cut out all your supplies and have them ready. But this is the one that right now I'm offering for the make and take. Now, what are you going to be getting for the make and take? So, like I said, you're going to be getting all the materials to make 12 cards. Again, 3 of each of these designs. You're going to get also a full pack of designer series paper. Now, I typically just send half a pack, but for this one, I'm actually sending a full pack because you're going to be needing all the candy canes that you can to complete all the cards. So this one includes a full pack. You also are going to be getting both of the ribbons. So this is the combo pack in the garden green and the real red, and also a full pack of the seasonal sequins, which are amazing. It comes in white, gold, red, and green. So definitely a great pack. And these are the ones that we're going to be using on your cards. So once you finish, you still will have plenty of ribbon and sequins to play. And also, please know that you're going to be needing a few other supplies. But anyway, this is what the kit comes. It also comes with 12 envelopes as well, like I said, all the cardstock, and a PDF with video tutorials so that you can watch how to make the cards from beginning to end. One thing to mention is that on the PDF, you have pictures, you'll have measurements, and then the links to the video tutorials. I like doing video tutorials mainly because I feel I can explain better. You can see exactly what I am doing. I go from beginning to end, and it's easy for you to follow, right? Plus, I get to share other tips as to how do I put them together. So I think like there's a lot more value on that for you. Now, this option is $51 plus $9 shipping. Again, mainly because I did have to put a little bit more of the designer series paper, mainly because I wanted to make it a little bit more accessible. So here's what's happening. So for this class, you're going to be needing this stamp set, which is the Christmas banner. This is the one that will have all your cutouts as well as the banners, also the sentiments from the front, and some other pieces. So this is definitely a must-have for this class. The other thing is that I use a supporting stamp set, which is this one, in the way that you could use the candy canes to cut out the designer series paper, but you don't have to. You can definitely cut them out with scissors, and that's why I decided to go with the designer series paper rather than the stamp set, because otherwise you would have had to have both of the stamp sets, or the bundles I should say. So you have still the option to have it, but you don't really need it because we're going to be using mainly the ones from the designer series paper. That was a way for me to kind of make the cost down, because at some point I was designing it with this in mind as well as that one, but at this point it will make it a little more expensive, and so I decided to go heavily on the designer series paper and then give you the option, if you still want it, you can get it. Now for the designer series paper, like I said, I use my dies to cut out all these, but of course you can use your scissors and go around. That way you can kind of save a little bit of that one. And the other thing that I want to make sure you know is that I always love to have some sort of sentiment from the inside, and so I decided to use these two. I love this stamp set for that reason, because it gives me a little bit of a bigger stamp set that can go inside, that will coordinate really well with the Christmas cards that I am making. So anyway, so this one is still a good option. Definitely I would highly recommend getting it, but it's not a must. Whether this one, you definitely want to have that one for your cards. Okay, now as I mentioned, the inside I actually decorated them. Again, I've used some of the stamps from the Christmas banners. The sentiment, like I said, came from the sweet candy cane. So I'll give you the option on the registration to get this one or that one. So this one is the sweet candy canes, or the Christmas banners. Okay, like I said, this is the one you definitely have to make the cards. This one is more of an optional thing if you want to make it easier for you to cut out the candy canes. But if you have one of those electronic cutters that can scan and cut them, you can use that one. Or if you want to be using your scissors, definitely you can do that. So anyway, so like I said, I'll put that option on both. Now, if you want to be getting the make and take, definitely make sure you are on my mailing list. And I'll put it in the description here in the video. And it says something like bit.ly/stay in touch with Ali. Because that is the way for me to be sharing my Stamp-A-Stacks links or registration links. That way you have access to a weekly card class that I do. I always send the supply list there, but also you get all the information about upcoming classes and events and the registration links. I have to do it that way, mainly because of Stampin' Up! Policies. Or you can also email me at ali@creatingwithali.com and I'll send you that link. All right, now finally, for those of you who might be outside the United States, or if you are a demonstrator and already have all your supplies, or maybe you're someone who already have all the supplies and just want to have the tutorial, that option is also available at my store at creatingwithali.com/shop. I'll put it here in the description so that you can go and check it out. As soon as you purchase it, you get a link to download it. You also get an email, and that way it's just an easier way for you just to get the tutorial. If that's all you need, you have that option. All right, so anyway, if you have any questions, by all means, please let me know. I'll be always monitoring the comments here, or also you can reach me out at ali@creatingwithali.com. Like I said, this class, the Stamp-A-Stacks that I'm doing for Christmas are always a favorite, just because I feel like I am helping you in a way to make your Christmas cards in an easy way. You have I don't know, every month you have a little bit of me time, if you will, where you're just enjoying making your cards. And like I said, when you take all card classes for the season, or the series classes I should say, then you get 60 cards ready to go by December. So anyway, so thank you so much, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.